Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tea Talks. So before we get started, I would like to say that this video will contain sensitive matters. So if you get triggered easily or you're very sensitive to a lot of topics, please click off now. But in today's video, we will be speaking about how Zoella and Alfie Deyes have been slated for possibly joking about domestic violence and rape in a new video. So a tweet was uploaded to Twitter by AHWell13 that said, Zoella joking about domestic violence and possibly rape in a new video with Alfie. They blocked the comments so it isn't getting any hate, but this is so wrong. Joking about screaming, help, help, get off Alfie, that's not funny. She then added the clip of what she was talking about.
Oh, kind of.
Ow! Help!
No, that's not even funny. The neighbours are going to think something weird is going on. No, that's not funny. That's legit not funny.
Guys, that's one of my favourite games to play with Alfie when the
It's
bedroom...
literally not a game at all.
When the bedroom window's open.
The bedroom window's open because it's like ridiculously hot in our bedroom, and then Zoe will just like shouting, help. Stop it, Alfie, help. And I'm like, that's not funny. Legit,
No.
someone's going to think I'm attacking you.
No, don't say it like that, because then it looks like I'm...
That is what you do.
I've done it like 3 times.
That's one of my favourite games. Don't.
So in this clip we can see that Zoe is joking about Alfie attacking her with the window wide open in order that someone might hear them as a joke. However, this got a lot of criticism and backlash. This tweet here by Kate Parkhouse states, she obviously has never been in such a position and doesn't understand how this is offensive to those who have. Even despite the online Me Too movement and her career centered on being online. Ignorant and inconsiderate content, once again, do better. This comment, okay, but can we agree that Zoella seems to be the one joking and having a laugh while Alfie seems uncomfortable? Poor Alfie. A lot of people were blaming mostly Zoe because in the video Alfie seems as though he is uncomfortable and that he's trying to stop Zoe from joking. This tweet here from Poison Candy said, no, don't say it like that because, which is what Zoe said in the video, don't say it exactly like it is because you're actually going to get him in trouble by making people attacking you. So for this tweet I have not included the @ just in case this person doesn't want this in loads of videos and stuff. But as a person who has survived domestic abuse in my first attempt at dating, this isn't funny. This is a devastating example of the desensitized state we've been conditioned into. And then a reply to this is, I fully agree. People have been skimming past such horrible things as if it's okay when it's not, then it's never spoken about again. However, there have been some people who think that the whole situation has been blown out of proportion. This tweet here by Alicia has said, I understand people could get upset about it, but she's clearly joking around and there's no movement where she's making fun of people's trauma. Obviously, it was a harmless muck around that you are over analysing. However, Alfie and Zoe were bombarded with tweets about this whole situation and were quick to reply. They both issued apologies, and Alfie's says, I've received a couple of tweets this afternoon from people letting me know that a part in my newest video was insensitive. I for sure never meant to offend anyone. I'm sorry and have just taken the video down. Zoe then replied on her Instagram story and said the following. We've seen a few comments about a moment in Alfie's newest video where I was messing around and demonstrating that I've occasionally wound him up by shouting help when he comes near me. There was absolutely no intention of trivializing a serious issue, we were just being silly, but can totally see in hindsight how that might come across to some people. We decided to take down the video so as not to cause any further confusion or upset. Sorry to those of you who felt upset by it. That was 100% not my intention and not something we would have posted had we known. I think from this overall situation, I do think it has been blown out of proportion a bit. I think that there is kind of blame on both sides. There's blame on Zoe and Alfie's because if they realise that they might get a little bit of hate for it or they might get a bit of backlash, they shouldn't have put it in the video because it is an inside joke between them two and outsiders may not understand the joke as much. considering they have a huge following of people and they don't know who has been you know, who this issue might, you know, upset. I think they should have been more careful in what they have posted. However, it is just a general mistake, and I do think that it was a joke that they didn't realize that they would get backlash from. I think it was not meant as an intentional offensive thing. I really do think it was a joke, and I'm glad that they have acknowledged that they have messed up and they made a mistake and that it was insensitive, and they have taken the video down, and I'm glad that they've kind of taken the blame for that. However, I do think it has been blown way out of proportion. I do think it's not as bad as people are making it out to be. However, I would like to hear your opinion on this overall situation, so make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I will check them out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, guys.